Imagine this: you stop running. You stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. You stop searching for that approving glint in someone's eyes. And at that very moment, when you quiet down internally, the world around you starts going crazy, trying to regain your attention. We're used to thinking that relationships and attraction are built on warmth, openness, and endless effort. You've been told that you need to show interest and be there. But this is a lie that makes you weak and predictable. Create a sense of urgency. Right now, your mind is expending colossal energy trying to please those who don't appreciate you. You're using old tools that turn you into a convenient but cheap resource. Everything you knew about attraction is an inverted truth. Today, we will destroy the old belief: the more warmth you give, the more you get in return. This is a facade that hides emotional bankruptcy. The big idea is that your coldness isn't a lack of feeling, but the highest form of reality control. We'll reveal why your brain is programmed to deify what's unattainable. We'll uncover the hidden secret that turns cold detachment into the most powerful magnet in human history. It's time to change your thinking. Insight 1: Psychological gravity. Imagine two celestial bodies. One is constantly vibrating and thrashing, trying to get closer, and the other is a massive, cold star, simply existing at its point in space. To whom will everything else ultimately be drawn? When you display excess warmth, you convey neediness. Your emotions become cheap because they're always available. But when you choose coldness, you create a vacuum. And nature, like the human mind, abhors a vacuum. It seeks to fill it. This is the law of attention deficit. If you're always connected, you become unnoticed. Your coldness communicates to the world: my presence must be earned. This creates instant value where previously there was only noise. Insight 2: The unfinished Gestalt effect. Think of a movie that ends mid-sentence. You can't stop thinking about it for hours. Your coldness is that very interruption mid-sentence. While others are trying to complete the script, promising love until the grave, you leave the ending open. This forces the other person's mind to constantly replay your image, trying to understand: how are they feeling? What are they thinking? Why are they silent? This is the intellectual trap. The fewer answers you give, the more questions they ask themselves. Your coldness forces their thinking to work for you. They fall in love with your image while you simply sip your coffee in silence. Insight 3: The hierarchy of emotional sovereignty. Look at typical communication. People constantly mirror each other. If they smile at you, you smile. If they insult you, you get upset. This is the behavior of a subordinate whose state depends on external triggers. Coldness is a demonstration that your emotions belong only to you. You don't respond to provocations, you don't melt from flattery. You are a rock against which others' attempts to manipulate your state crash. In dark psychology, this is called the impenetrable frame. When you are cold, you seem above the game. This arouses awe in people and a desire to be the one who can spark a spark in you. Your attraction becomes a challenge to their ego. Insight 4: Exposing the fear of loss. Why are we so afraid of being cold? Because we are afraid of being rejected. But the irony is that people leave those who are afraid of losing them and run after those who are ready to let them go at any second. Your clingy habits betray your inner emptiness. Coldness, on the other hand, conveys abundance. You're saying, I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm not afraid of your departure. It's the sexiest and most frightening form of confidence. This is the paradox of independence. Your brain frees itself from anxiety when you embrace coldness as a shield. You stop being a supplicant and become a prize. This is a radical transformation of your place in the social hierarchy. Insight 5: The power of silence. In a world where everyone shouts about their feelings, silence becomes the loudest sound. Coldness isn't rudeness. It's the aesthetics of measured movements and words spoken only to the point. Imagine a dialogue where the other person is trying to hurt you, and you simply look at them for 3 seconds in complete silence and calmly continue with your business. In that moment, you completely dominate their reality. You've stolen their power over your state. Now you feel a cold, pure wave of awareness rising within you. You understand how much time you've wasted warming up those who deserved only icy indifference. Frustration fades, leaving room for icy clarity. You no longer fear rejection. Because a cold person cannot be rejected, they choose who to let into their warm core and who to leave outside. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. Your relationships will begin to change. People who previously took you for granted will suddenly feel a sense of distance. And this distance will make their hearts beat faster. This is not manipulation, it is the reassertion of your boundaries. Look at your pain, insecurity, attempts to earn love, the fear of being unwanted. All this is the result of your excessive warmth. You burned yourself to warm those who didn't even bring wood for your fire. It's time to put out this fire. Inner liberation comes the moment you realize, your coldness isn't a wall, it's a filter. It filters out the weak and attracts those who can appreciate your true depth. In cold mode, your mind works like a high-precision computer. You see details that were previously hidden behind a veil of emotion. You begin to read people's intentions before they even realize them. Your confidence no longer needs grandiose words. It's evident in your calm gaze, your unhurried gait, your right not to immediately respond to messages. You've regained control of your time. Stop being everyone's sunshine. A sun that shines too brightly scorches the desert. Be like deep space, cold, mysterious, and endlessly attractive in its incomprehensibility. Your thinking is now tuned to self-creation, not to serving others. When you're cool to external stimuli, all your energy is directed inward. You begin to grow at an incredible rate. This is the path to inner clarity. You no longer waste resources reinterpreting everyone else's every word. You don't care. And in this don't care lies absolute freedom. Your communication habits will become your secret weapon. Fewer words, more meaning. Fewer reactions, more influence. You become a grandmaster in a game where everyone else is just pieces. The hidden truth is that we all crave what we cannot fully control. Be that element of chaos that cannot be subdued. Your coolness is a guarantee that you remain yourself. Your brain rewires its dopamine pathways. You no longer depend on instant approval. Your reward is your inner peace and your growing strength. Look in the mirror. See a person who no longer seeks warmth from without, because they themselves have become a source of cold, starry light. This is the transformation you've been dreaming of. Attraction is not pressure. It's gravity. The denser and more autonomous you are, the more you draw the world to you. Stop pushing, start existing in such a way that everything else revolves around you. Your coldness drives them crazy because it reminds them of their own dependence. They want to unravel you to regain their peace. But the secret is that there is no unraveling. There is only you and your will. Be careful with your new power. Coldness can hurt, but it can also heal. Use it like a scalpel to cut away the unnecessary, and like a shield to protect what is important. Your attraction has now become qualitative. You no longer gather a crowd of consumers around you. You attract people who respect your autonomy as much as they respect their own. Remember, people will always try to warm you up, to provoke emotion, to return you to your usual comfortable state. This is their way of controlling you. Don't give in. Your coldness is your independence. Enjoy the silence. In it, you will find answers to questions you couldn't hear in the noise of the crowd. Silence is the language of gods and strong people. Your transformation is complete. You entered this flow one person, and you emerge another. Your emotions are now your servants. Your mind is your throne. Don't be afraid to appear insensitive. Those who truly matter will see your honesty behind your coldness. The rest simply don't deserve access to your inner fire. Take that breath. Feel the ice in your veins turn to steel. You no longer seek love. You have become something that others are willing to change their lives for. The conclusion is simple. If you want to possess the world, stop needing it. If you want insane attraction, become cold and unattainable. The truth was always there, you were just afraid of its cold. It's time to take your place at the center of your own universe. Don't look back at those left behind. Your path leads to the infinity of your own sovereignty. Your coldness is not a lack of love, it is the presence of dignity, before which the world always falls to its knees.